Yo, so I'm gonna just be making a VOD breakdown of my last match. Just let me know in the comments if you want to see something like this again, or if I should continue making content, or just go back to the regular, matches without any commentary. I end up starting out the game just by going in, just trying to get a bit of shield with my slam. Trying to get my block, but he ends up punching me out of it, so I have to retreat. He ends up blocking. I try and punch him out of it before he gets a block, but my teammates beat him up too quickly. Punches in, misses me. He should die, but my teammates don't kill him, and I make a bad play by slamming in like that. We still end up killing him, but the fight is in their favor now, so we have to retreat and regroup. Look for a block here out the window from that soldier. Luckily the torp feeds me, but I shouldn't have gotten it there. I try and slam on that soldier, but I end up missing the jump, so I have to wait. Try and make a pre-punch, but nobody ends up coming around. So now that I got my slam back, I end up going right back on the soldier because I know he's still there, and I'm getting him. See the Alari, she's isolated. I'm gonna jump on her. My Lucio ends up coming, secure the kill on her with me. Doom's won, so this is just a fight cleanup now at this point. Set up high ground here, it's just a little better, as you can get your slam and you can see where everybody is. That Widow ends up headshotting the Doom, so I try and isolate him from the healers and try and get a free pick, and we end up getting it. I don't want to let that Mercy get away because the Doom can recontest quickly and he gets back, so I use my ult. I was 1 HP, so my Ana ends up downing me, which is fine. Keeps me alive. But it would have been fine if I died and just got back. The Doom is 1, but he ends up retreating and getting HP, so you have to leave. I hear the Doom over there on point near my teammates, so I don't want him to get a free pick on him. I know the Doom's gonna punch me, so I end up slamming away and dodging it. Punch him out, and he ends up dying for it. I want to get a big slam there because I saw them all sitting there. I do get my block. I thought my Ana was a little closer to me. I should have punched out because I was pretty low. That's my bad. We end up getting a big pick on that Doom early, but the fight's not won because they still got a pick. I don't know what that Trace is doing. He's just completely beating the shot. I end up ulting here just because I don't want to die, and I knew I could get a pick if I ulted quickly. We end up getting both their supports, which is really good. Now I know that I can dive on their torp just because I feel like I can kill him. And I know the Doom can't kill me by himself just because he doesn't do enough damage quick enough, but we get the free pick and we get out. I bait the Doom a cooldown off the Doom by forcing the punch, but he ends up ulting, which is weird. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just probably slammed if I was him. To eat the punch. Try getting a big punch, but I miss, so I should die here. But unfortunately they suck and they can't finish me off, so I gotta wait. Go back to the Mega because I see my teammates are all dying. I shoot and I try and bait someone over here to fight me, but nobody ends up coming. Doom ends up coming up here actually, so I know with me and my Ana we could probably take him. He does get antied and he's really low. Unfortunately I can't secure the kill. My Ana actually makes a really good nano there, so I get the kill on the Tracer. I hear the Torb ulting behind me, so I don't want him to get a pick on my teammates before the fight starts. So I end up peeling back and trying to take him out. Unfortunately, he does get my Lucio, and I'm whiffing a bit, so luckily Lucio gets back quick. I see the Ana by herself on point, which is weird, so I try and help her as much as possible. Try and take the attention onto me. I do, but I almost die. They use their pulse bomb, which is good. I go to the Mega instead of slamming on them or just on my Ana just because I guarantee my health. I try and bait the Translocate early, but she gets a little extra damage on me because she's not that smart. Go for a flank punch. I don't hit the wall, but she's 1 HP and my team ends up finishing them both off. Now that these two people are by themselves, they don't have healers, I know I could probably take them out. So now they're staggering at this point, which is really good for us. I heard someone going over there. It's Sombra, unfortunately, so I won't be getting the pick on her. Try and get my block, but Lucio makes a really good beat because I was hit by a Lari's ult. End up finishing her off. Iona makes another really good nano. Get the Zen, try and get the Bastion. Unfortunately, he's 1 HP and his Sombra hacks me. Sombra does also EMP, so we end up losing the fight here. Try and get my block from that Bastion, but he looks away from me and doesn't feed it. Luckily, I jumped up before that Sombra hacks me, so I don't die. If she did get me down there, I probably would have died. She's low and I want her to leave, so get the Translocate out. And usually Sombras go over here, so I'm assuming she's coming out here, and she does. So I end up taking her out and go back to point. My team's all dead, but I know I can probably still get a bunch of picks if I ult. So I get the Alari, Bastion feeds me punch. I go up because they're probably not expecting it. I get the Mercy, but I end up down to the Bastion here just because she's still got more HP than me. See the Bastion just shooting at that corner, so I think I can get my block, and I do. Ball's going on my backline, but I hear her ulting, so I try and jump up and get the punch on her, and I actually do, luckily. We end up securing the kill, and yeah, that's basically how that game went. Pretty easy, but never know. Anyways, if you guys like this type of content and maybe want to see more of me breaking down VODs, or maybe just me in game with my voice talking to teammates, I don't really do it very often just because I don't really care about rank that much anymore. But if you guys want to see more content just with me out of voice, let me know in the comments. Anyways, peace.